As tensions between the United States and Iran dramatically escalate toward potentially explosive flashpoints amid Tehran's spiraling nationwide protests, the U.S. military is quietly but methodically increasing its overall operational readiness and force posture throughout the strategically vital Middle East theater. America has formally opened a cutting-edge new air and missile defense coordination cell strategically positioned at the massive Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, serving as the forward headquarters for U.S. Central Command's regional operations. This significant organizational move clearly signals heightened American preparedness for the possibility of much wider regional conflict, precisely as Iran remains catastrophically gripped by deadly regime crackdowns killing thousands of unarmed demonstrators in city streets nationwide. Middle East Eye exclusively reported this critical infrastructure development on January 13, directly citing statements from Admiral Cooper, the four-star commander overseeing all CENTCOM joint and coalition forces throughout the greater Middle East battle space. Admiral Cooper publicly described the newly operational Coordination Center as constituting a truly significant step forward in America's comprehensive coordination of multi-layered air defense architectures operating in seamless partnership with 24 key regional allies. As many as 17 nations across the Gulf Cooperation Council alongside Jordan and other partners now stand electronically linked through the sophisticated new command and control cell, positioned to collectively intercept incoming Iranian ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and swarming Shah drones launched in retaliation. The state-of-the-art coordination hub stands specifically designed to seamlessly integrate diverse early warning sensor networks, over-the-horizon ground-based radars, airborne early warning platforms, and kinetic interceptor missiles into a unified regional missile defense battlespace management system. Qatar, which hosts America's largest and most critical Middle Eastern airbase accommodating 10,000 U.S. personnel and B-52 bombers, was recently catastrophically caught in the crossfire during last year's devastating multi-front war simultaneously pitting Iran against Israel and the United States. Iranian medium-range ballistic missiles catastrophically struck Al Udeid's runway complexes and fuel farms during June 2025 in direct retaliation after U.S. Air Force B-2 stealth bombers demolished Tehran's most fortified underground uranium enrichment facilities near Natanz and Fordow. America's long-standing position serving as Qatar's ultimate security guarantor throughout Persian Gulf crises was dramatically further undermined during Israel's controversial September 2025 airstrike targeting Hamas political bureau leadership brazenly sheltering within Doha suburbs. Israel had conducted this highly controversial precision airstrike operation against high-value Hamas targets embedded within Qatar's heavily guarded capital city, predictably causing a major multinational diplomatic scandal fracturing Gulf alliance unity. Fears surrounding inevitable U.S. military strikes against Iranian nuclear and Revolutionary Guard infrastructure have only intensified after President Trump publicly promised protesting Iranians through social media that concrete American help against their brutal oppressors truly remains on the way. Earlier credible reports filtering from Pentagon sources indicated U.S. military commanders had privately informed the Oval Office that American forces genuinely require additional preparation time before launching major offensive operations deep inside Iranian sovereign territory. America's most senior generals have repeatedly urged measured strategic caution even as President Trump actively mulled authorizing fresh punishing airstrikes against regime assets amid the mass protests morphing into revolutionary upheaval nationwide. President Trump has been formally warned through classified channels that U.S. forces absolutely need additional critical time to reposition assets and methodically strengthen forward defenses before risking comprehensive Iranian retaliation, as per detailed analysis from The Telegraph. U.S. military planners told senior national security officials they must first consolidate forward operating positions throughout the Gulf while urgently strengthening ballistic missile defenses ringing vulnerable bases and allied energy infrastructure. This brand new defense coordination hub unequivocally signals the United States is decisively shifting from defensive posture into active operational war preparation mode, grimly anticipating massive Iranian missile salvos potentially saturating regional airspace. Should the U.S. ultimately launch direct military attacks against the Iranian homeland, seasoned regional analysts gravely warn Tehran could unleash devastating retaliatory ballistic missile barrages precisely targeting exposed U.S. bases from Bahrain to Kuwait, brutally dragging the entire volatile Persian Gulf region into catastrophic full-scale conventional warfare.